A little bit. Good. And we are live from Clearwater.
A little bit late.
A little bit late, sorry. We had some inebriations we had to deal with.
They just cleared out the stadium, so we had to relocate. Otherwise, the language would have been
Pretty bad.
bad,
Yeah.
real bad.
So,
In the background, hopefully, is Spectrum Field.
yeah, I checked it to make sure. We got the field back there.
So he's Mario. I'm Carl. We got some guests.
We do have guests. Everybody say hi.
Hi. There's Gail. There's Ryan. There's Larry. And I don't know
Sue.
what Sue's doing.
Sue is trying to get online so she can answer
yeah.
for us. So, all right. So, what do we have to talk about today? First, we'll start with this.
Okay, go ahead.
Since it's first, Harper got his first hit in a regular game. We know he had the minor league hits,
And he asked for the ball.
and he did ask for the ball, so he does have a sense of humor.
He does.
So,
He does.
but he did get his first hit, and then Segura ended up getting out on that hit.
Yeah, advancing to third, trying to take the extra base, aggressive
which-
base running. I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too.
You know, it's spring training.
Regular season, no.
Regular season, no, you're staying in second.
Right.
You know, you're
And I
playing.
think he knows that too.
Right,
So,
for sure,
um,
for sure.
And then you got the other big news,
Which is
California.
Mike Trout.
Yeah. So, 12 years, less time, 430 million, 100 million more, and did it without saying a word.
Yeah, I mean, here's. I still haven't seen the breakdown.
Right.
You know, whether it's all guaranteed,
Right.
all 12 years, no trade, you know, no ops,
Yeah.
no opt-outs.
Is it even finalized yet?
No. So,
Okay.
you know, we're hearing 12 years, 430.
Right.
Okay, it's Mike Trout.
Yeah.
Okay, in my world, I think Judge is probably going to top that.
Right. Right.
You know, I think Aaron Judge. They pay for home run hitters.
Yeah. And I've heard so many people talk about why did he do that? Why did he come here? $430 million. Who would turn that down?
Well, he's not going to turn it down.
Right.
No. It's a lot of money, but the day and age, these owners are just throwing crazy money out there.
Well,
Crazy money.
so one of the things that Larry and I went to dinner after the game, and the guy behind us was making our ears bleed because he's talked so much, and he was talking about how much of an idiot Trout was for taking the money and living in California.
$42 million in taxes. Sorry,
Yeah.
I had to throw that
I
in there.
get that. I get that. But it's $430 million. I think he's not going to miss $42 million.
But
So-
but are the Angels competitive?
No, that was his other thing. He's never going to get a World Series. So,
You know, I like Harper's chances better.
Right.
I mean, obviously, you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
you know, 430, 330. You know, where's it end?
it doesn't.
You know,
doesn't.
where's it end?
I'll bet you Judge gets $500 million.
You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But these TV contracts, and we're staring at the NBC Sports
Yes,
Philadelphia
right
truck
over there.
And I mean, you know, they're paying. I don't know. Their TV contract is out of control. You know what they're paying.
Yeah.
You know, so the owners they're raking it in, and I just feel like, you know, they're giving it back.
Right.
You know, I don't know all this talk about this collusion and you know where the owners are not willing to pay.
Right.
I think if the situation is right,
They'll pay.
they're paying.
Yeah.
They're paying.
Yep.
I look at the Phillies and what they've done in a very short amount of 6 months. You know,
They've done a lot.
with what they've added.
Yep.
You know, these guys that they brought in, they're not making chump change.
No, not at all.
You know,
Not at all.
but you still, you know, the Phillies still have to re-sign JT Realmuto. He's only here for this year and next.
Okay.
So you got to re-sign him. Hoskins is a Scott Boras client.
Right.
He's going to want to get paid.
Right.
Okay.
Well, he's also got to produce this year too.
I understand, and he will. He will.
No doubt.
That's a given. That's a given. But the day and age of, you know, giving these young guys the early contracts so that they don't have to deal with this
Right.
down the road. Hoskins is a little bit different because, you know, he's still young and he doesn't have his the big contract yet.
Right.
Which it may not come. It may come in like 2 contracts.
Okay.
He may get a 4 or 5 year deal.
Right.
And then he may get the big money.
Right.
The real big money.
Right.
So, but did we think a year ago that we'd be sitting here talking about this?
No.
I did.
I didn't think we'd be sitting here a year ago. at
No,
all.
sitting in some random parking lot. I mean, this is pretty random if you ask me, but okay, I'm all right with
Can
it.
I ask somebody to do me a really big favor? Get my sunglasses out of my car. Yeah, because I'm staring. Yeah.
We're working on that.
He's coming in
Yep,
tomorrow.
Yep. Larry's taking care of that.
They're on the dashboard. Thank you.
Harper. Kayla Harper, maybe.
Yeah. I might actually rather have her on the show. Thank you. That was Sue, by the way.
Hey, it's good to have people working.
All right, and if somebody could let me know when it's 7:15. Since our producer is not here,
Well, I mean, we'll talk about that
we'll
later.
talk about that later.
We'll talk about that later. She's off.
Yeah, it's all
she's
good.
off doing her thing.
It's all good.
So, which let timeout. Can I call it timeout?
Sure.
I had negotiated. I had cut a contract. He was supposed to be here.
Who? Oh, the other guy.
Sir Anthony Pignetti. He was supposed to be here.
And it's his birthday. Come on.
We had a contract.
Was it signed?
It was not signed.
Okay, there you go.
But we had invited him onto the show, but bigger and better things.
We'll have him on the show when we go live.
So
From Reading.
we've got Reading lined up for 2, May 7th, June 13th.
All right.
They're 2 dates because we sponsor those games.
Right.
So those are 2. But I had dinner with the new PR guy up at the Iron Pigs.
Okay.
Mike Ventola
Right.
has invited us up.
Really?
We'll get badged wherever we need to go.
Nice.
We got credentials.
Nice.
So
It's good to know people, or people who know people.
I just know Mike. So we've got some things lined up.
Yeah.
Random parking lots.
I will tell you this week has been, these 2 weeks have been awesome because, of course, we're here. But got to meet a lot of people, and the people that I've met that watch are just so awesome. And these 2 right here, I can't talk.
Well, there's
enough
4
good.
here. So
Well, I've known them.
oh, sorry.
Talking about Ryan and Gail, I cannot not say enough nice things about them. They're awesome.
So your new best friends.
Well,
Yeah, no, it's all good.
I know you're going to bring it up.
No,
so
no,
go
no,
ahead.
no,
Go ahead.
no.
Go ahead.
I'm not bringing it up. I got nothing to bring up. I thought we were talking about the Phillies.
We are talking about
How did we get Gail and Ryan into it? We were talking about the Phillies. Do they play for the Phillies?
No. They're
My
here.
God.
All right. So what's next?
Well, we kind of left the Phillies dangling. They're 11-11, right?
Okay.
The season, the spring training season.
Spring training. Who cares?
Yeah, I know, but you got to start to, you got to get ready.
Well, okay.
A week away from opening day.
So
are you going
today? No, probably
No,
not.
no.
No, I got to work. I just spent 2.5 weeks here. Got to work sometime.
I think we should find a random parking lot in South Philly and be there.
We can do it from the back of my house.
Got to be better than a random parking lot. My God, I feel like I'm sitting in a field somewhere.
Well, you are. It's, yes.
I like it. I like it.
So today looked like without Hoskins.
No Hoskins at first.
Right.
Well, Pivetta I thought looked strong.
He did.
He really did.
Until
He
the
gave up-
analytics let him stay in just a little
Well,
too long.
yeah, but you gotta build up arm strength.
Right.
You gotta get ready. You gotta get
Yeah,
ready.
I'm okay with
Here's
it.
my problem, and it's the same problem that he's had. He fell in love with his fastball. He went 0-2. I forget who the hitter was. He went 0-2, came back with another fastball, and it
Right.
left the yard. Okay, you can't do that. You can't do that. He falls in love, and he's going to be good. He's
Right.
going to be okay. I'm okay with Nick Pivetta.
Okay, so
I just don't know if there's enough pitching.
Who's our 5?
Ooh, that's a good question. You got Nola, Arrieta, and Pivetta.
Right. Then you got Eflin.
You got Zach Eflin to choose from.
Right.
You got Vinny Velasquez.
Right.
And you've got one more. Who's
Another E.
We got one more. Who we messing? Come on, help me out. Who we messing?
E. Begins with an E. I know that.
Eichhoff.
There we go.
So, but you're only going to need 4 to start the season
Okay.
because of off days and whatnot.
Right.
So you're only going to need 4.
Which
So I think
don't understand why they do opening day and then off.
well, they worked hard. Just saying.
They have 2 days off between.
Right. It
It just
just.
doesn't make any sense.
Oh, you got a question? Okay, you raised your hand. I didn't know if you had to go to the bathroom or something.
What's that? Carl.
That's a good question. Probably somebody that's not even going to make the opening day roster because they've had some roster invitee guys.
Right.
Lane Adams has looked good.
Okay.
They're really pushing for that Sean Rodriguez guy.
Yeah. He played today.
Played today. They call him Baseball Jesus
Really?
in Pittsburgh. He's got the long hair and I don't know. That's a good question.
Who asked that?
Who? Who did?
Okay.
Help me out. Who is he? Where's he from? Ask him.
Where are you from,
where
Sean?
Are you from, Sean? But anyway, they're narrowing it down. They've got a couple of roster spots on the back end of the 25
Right.
that need to be filled out. There really weren't a lot of spots that were
No.
open. Oh, is he? Okay, I didn't know whether we knew him or not. But Bryn Mawr parking lot's good. We're going to go random later on.
There you go.
We're up to 4. I'm waiting for the police to show up. So, this is so random. Lauren's probably sitting at some elegant Italian restaurant,
Yeah.
drinking a bottle of red, and she's laughing her ass off. She's like, look at these 2 idiots. I can see it now.
I think everybody's saying, look at these 2 idiots.
Uh-oh. Let me guess. Jack Croner. Let me guess.
Oh, that's funny. I know the name.
Yeah. So I think they're going to be okay. I really do. I think they're going to be okay, barring any injuries.
Right.
Because you got Tommy Hunter, a bullpen arm starting on the disabled list, and Roman Quinn starting on the disabled list.
Right.
So I think they're going to be okay. I really do. I think once they start, get the 1 through 7, 1 through 8,
Right.
and Gabe hopefully sticks with it.
Right.
And doesn't kind of, play with that.
Yeah. Major out.
If he starts messing around with that, it's going to make a lot of unhappy people.
Well, I have a feeling he's going to fall back into that.
I don't. I really don't because, you look at the bottom end, 6, 7, and 8.
Right.
They were the meat of your order last year.
Yeah.
Though, the Odubles, the Francos, and the Hernandez, they were at the top end of your lineup.
Okay, so Odubel's going to have a problem because he's going to cause an accident out in the outfield. He almost ran into both of them today. So he's got to watch that. Unless he's just trying to make up for lost time being out. But
Odubel's Odubel.
Yeah,
He's a wild man.
It's like Manny being Manny.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but I think they're going to be okay.
Yep.
I think they're going to. Yeah, any other questions on the Phillies?
Yeah.
He's not a Hector Neres guy?
No.
No, you're not either?
No.
You're
I
a
agree
Ryan
with you.
Hennigan guy, though, right?
Of Of course, I love Ryan.
There you go. Just checking, making sure
It's
nothing
a
changed.
Dago thing.
Not touching that either. Not touching that either. All right, we answered all the questions.
We good?
So
What's
far,
that?
so good.
All right. So, what's next?
Can we talk a little Flyers hockey?
We can
since,
talk Flyers.
You know.
I saw the picture you posted with the passing of the torch.
Yeah, I mean, how awesome is that, huh?
It's great.
Bernie handing off the torch to Carter Hart.
Yeah.
But you know, the season's going to end shortly. You know, they're going to miss the playoffs.
Yeah, but you
Not
know what?
not happy, but I am happy with the way they brought this whole thing back
Right.
around.
Yeah, because
You know,
I mean they were a
they coulda-
disaster.
They could have just as easy just shut it down. You know, when that whole problem came about.
Right.
You know, they could have just shut it down and not reacted to the new coach, not done anything that
No,
that
they
was
came
positive. I mean, they've got the best record, or the second best record in hockey in the second half.
Okay. So, with
So-
that in mind, what do you see for them next year?
Change.
Okay.
The- I would love to see Scott Gordon get the job.
Okay.
I know that's a real tough, you know, question.
Right.
Because I know everybody wants a high-profile coach. But I think Scott Gordon has done a phenomenal job with this team.
Right.
I really do. And I think if you add a couple more pieces, I like his style.
Right.
I like the change that he has brought. And we'll get right to you, ma'am. Just hang on with that question. You know, it just, you know, I like what he's done. I like
Okay.
what he's done. I really do.
So you
and I
see-
think the team has responded. I think you have a number one goalie,
Right.
and you now have a backup goalie
Okay.
in Cam Talbot. So
Now-
I think there, you go out to the blue line with your defensemen. They're good. They're young.
Right.
So I think if you add a veteran piece,
And you see Hart being number one.
yeah. Oh, positively.
I
Positively.
think that's a good choice.
What do you got for us?
What will the Flyers do with almost $37 million in cap space they have?
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. Hopefully we signed a free agent. Is that Jack again? Yeah, of course. Of course. I think we need to have Jack on for the hockey.
That would be good.
for
That
the
would be
hockey
good.
segment. Well,
Well, yeah.
it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. But you know, come on, Jack. Give them some love. Did they not give us you know a whole lot after you know Hextall, Hackstall? I mean, they really played hard.
Yeah.
They played hard, and I'm proud of them. You know, for that.
Yep.
You know, but they do. There's going to be a lot of money to spend.
Right.
Hopefully,
And-
there's a, you know, I mean, you need a hardcore big defenseman, a Shane Weber type. You know, somebody that can come in and kind of mold these young guys.
And you think they'll be in the mix next year?
I do. I really do. I think you're going to get off, you know, on a much better start. You're not going to have all these internal issues.
Right.
I think the system's in place. I really do. I like the way they're playing. I know Jack's not a big Voracek fan. He got his big contract and he just never lived up to it. You know what I mean? And that's a problem. But you're not going to move that contract.
Right.
You know, you're just going to have to, you know, deal with it. You know, as you've dealt with, you know, a couple other contracts that you just have to, hopefully, you know, get them off the board one way or another, and you know, you're going to have more money.
Right.
You know, to sign. You know, you got a couple of young guys that are going to need new contracts as well.
Right.
So it's positive. It's you know it's bleak because you're running into the playoffs and you know every year it's the same damn teams. You know
Right.
that get into the playoffs and win the Stanley Cup. But you know Tampa's red hot. I mean we're down here in Florida. That's all you hear. You know, you walk into every sports bar, there's 72 TVs and they're all got the bolts on.
Yeah.
And you ask for the Flyers game and they laugh at you. But,
We have somebody who watches the show who's a big Colts fan.
yeah, we do. We do. Well, we used to. I don't know if she still does. I don't know if she still does. I was with her husband today and
Yeah, he stopped over and said hi.
Yep. Yep.
So,
And I think they're coming tomorrow for the Phillies game.
Okay.
Our last Phillies game, by the way.
yeah, I don't know if we're coming.
Oh no.
So,
Okay.
we got some stuff planned tomorrow night.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we're going to be home in time, so we might just bag it.
Gotcha. So, but yeah, I mean, the Bolts are playing well, real well. We got another question, hand raised. Well, first off, I don't look at him as a solid D man because he's a special teams player. He loves the power play. He's the big gun. For that. I'm not a big Ghost fan because he did have a really an off year, as did Prove. So you need those guys. You need all of them to rebound. Because there was some issues there, and I think if you bring in a veteran guy, that can show them the way, that's been there, done that, I think they'll be fine. The draft's way too soon for the draft. If Joe's talking about the NHL draft, I'd rather talk about the NFL draft because I don't know what the Eagles are doing for a running back. But anyway,
That's coming up
maybe
in
we
April,
could trade Voracek for a running back.
There you go.
So,
Problem solved.
if we can't get the pitcher, maybe we can get the running back. So, but no, there's some work to be done. There's some work. The last thing the Flyers need is more young players.
Right.
They've got so many young players that they can't mold them all quick enough. So, hopefully, what do you do? What do you do with Sam Morin? Big, 6'5" defenseman. He's trying to get in the lineup. So I mean, they've got plenty of options. It's just molding these young defensemen, into the system.
Right.
So,
Okay.
McDonald's the easy one because that's the ugly contract you've been absorbing for years now. Gudis, is Gudis, is he, in your, is he in your play? You can't get rid of the young guys.
Right.
Not unless you're gonna put a nice trade together.
Right.
For that veteran guy. So there's options, just like the Phillies. There's options. There's plenty of options. There's, you got money. When you have money and you have young prospects, you're in control.
Right.
Not like the Phillies a few years ago. They had no prospects and no money.
Okay. So how are we for prospects?
Philly-wise,
Yeah.
Loaded.
Okay. So that's good.
They got 180 some players over on the minor league fields.
And we got a ton of money.
So
Even after.
No, the Phillies did an amazing job in trading a lot of these 08 guys,
Right.
To get back young prospects. And,
Right.
and the draft has been good. Now, and the Flyers are in good shape. They're in good shape as well.
Okay.
Good shape. You've got your hand up an awful lot. We have no license and we don't care.
Yeah.
We're here till we get thrown out. Oh, Sam is? He's in the lineup? Okay, I like it.
Oh.
Ooh,
That's tough.
ooh, that's a good question. Who asked that? See, we got somebody over here loading us up.
All right. So the last time I did this, I lost. All right, and it cost me a $500 dinner at.
That was with your nephew, right?
That was with my godson at Del Frisco's. He now knows if he's watching it was $500 because I wouldn't tell him how much it cost. Nah, he's probably not.
How about Belinda? No questions. Not even watching us.
Wow.
We're in a random parking lot. We look like Southwest Philly out here. If it wasn't for Spectrum Field behind us, this would really be bad.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
would,
Yeah, and the noise back there.
He's cleaning the stadium.
Hopefully they can hear us okay. So, but
The next team, you ready?
yeah, go ahead.
You ready?
Go ahead. You're gonna say Flyers.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
All right.
I think it's the Sixers.
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
Wow. That's tough.
It's tough for me to say,
Yeah.
but I
right.
just think that they're probably. Would you agree? I think they got two decisions to make with two free agents. They're going to sign one. I don't think they're going to sign both. I don't think they need to sign both.
So, now
and I think with the pieces that they have and the bench, as long as the coach can keep this group together,
Right.
I think they're going to be fine. True test is going to be tonight. They got the Celtics tonight.
So
You know, it's coming time. Playoff basketball. It's a whole different element.
here's the question: how soon?
A couple of years.
Really?
Won't be the. I don't think this year.
Less than 5.
I don't think. Oh God, yeah. If it doesn't happen in 5, it's not happening.
Okay.
It's not happening. No, because yeah. I mean, but here lies. You know, the team is built around Joel Embiid.
Right.
Ben Simmons is a dynamite player.
Okay.
You know, you got to choose between Harris and Butler, which one you're going to sign.
Right.
You know, I don't know what they do with JJ Redick. Do they bring him back for another year? I mean, he can shoot the ball. I mean, it's hard to let him walk. But you know, you brought him back this year. You know, he's earned another contract. You know, I think the pieces are there. I really
Okay.
do. And you know, I think you know some of these other teams are starting to fall apart.
Right.
You know, they're not as good as they once were. You know, and if Joel can, I mean, he came back after 8 games off and put up 44.
Right.
Right? You know, I mean, he's phenomenal. So I like the Sixers' chances. I really do.
All right.
I really do. You know, it's going to be difficult because I think these Phillies, you know, are going to make some noise this year.
I think they're going to make noise. I don't see championship this year. Maybe not even next.
08 came out of the blue.
It did.
You know, but it's going to be. Hey, is it not a great time with Philly sports?
No, it's awesome time for Philly sports.
You
We
know?
got a lot of stuff going on in all 4 majors.
It's so great that NBC Sports Philadelphia shit cans their 5 o'clock show. That's how great it is. Are you kidding me? No, wait. Can we talk about it?
Sure.
How do you discontinue your sports show? You got Mike Missinelli,
Well,
you
that's
know,
one reason.
you know, from 2 to 6,
Right.
and you get rid of your sports show.
If I'd get rid of Mike Missinelli, if I got rid of anybody.
I don't understand it.
I can't
really.
stand
I
it.
mean, especially with the degree of the hype of sports right now in this town.
Did they move it or just can it?
Did you miss my
Yeah,
shit
I
can
understand that.
comment?
But what did they put in place of it? Tell me. Come on.
Nothing. Zero. Mike Missinelli from 2 to 6
All right.
on a random radio show that they now televise.
I don't know. I would,
Wait,
I would
I'll
waste
give
the
you
time
one
to
more.
watch him.
I'll give you one more because I know you love Mikey Miss. He reported the other day that Odubel Herrera had played second base in a game.
Okay.
I was down here.
I remember that too. Yeah.
I was down here.
Or he was.
We're not going to get run over, are we?
He was scheduled to play second base. I never saw it on the roster.
I never heard anything of that. I know Kepler's done some crazy stuff, but second base for Odubel, that'd be like putting me out there.
But didn't he play second base at one time?
He came up as a second baseman.
Okay.
So did Carlos Ruiz, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. We see what happened with that. But I don't know. I'm not a big Mikey Miss fan. Yeah.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem. No doubt. He plays hard every night. He brings you, you know, a full game. He don't take any minutes off. So yeah, it's an absolute concern. And if excuse me, if last night was a maintenance night against the Hornets, that's what I call it. You know, give them a night off.
Right.
I mean, that game shouldn't even been close,
Right.
but it was. But they won. He's back in the lineup tonight, and hopefully, he does his thing.
They haven't lost since he came back.
No, they have.
They have?
They have. But I mean, they win more when he's in the lineup.
Of course, it makes
So,
sense.
You know, it's all good.
Yep.
It's all good. But no, I like the since Ryan's here. You have any more questions? You don't have to hide behind the keyboard over there. I mean, you're right here live. If I had a chair, I'd have you sit down, but I only have 2 chairs.
When are you going to announce the big news?
I
Should we
think
do it?
that's in the 7:15 hour.
Yes.
17 hour?
What?
I
Where
think.
are we, by
I
the way?
think.
Big news.
I think
Where are we, by the way?
we're at
All right, so we got-
7:05.
T minus 10.
T minus 10.
T minus 10.
T minus 10.
So
we're
we
gonna-
got sundown.
We got 15 minutes on the big announcement.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, because we're bringing everybody here for that.
Oh.
So,
Is there more people
don't
hiding
forget
behind
the
the
other
truck
thing.
or something?
Anybody would do better than second.
Well, you've got a second baseman. You got
Right.
Scott Kingery. That's your second baseman. And I'll be honest with you, I would have traded Cesar in the offseason and gotten rid of him. He's only got 1 year left on that deal. So I'm waiting for Scott to take over second base. This Odubel thing, I don't know where that's a bad,
It's a Mikey Miss
yeah, that's
thing.
like a bad meal, like across the street or something. I won't say it. I won't say it. I'm not going there.
All right.
So have you had any bad meals or anything down here? Everybody always talks about how great everything is.
Okay. Yeah. So we went to
I've been there, done that.
yeah.
That's a problem.
Okay. So
That's a problem.
we go to this place called Mr. Pastrami. It's a deli,
Yep.
and
Yep.
it's a Jewish Italian deli.
Yep.
Go
Yep.
in and ask for a corned beef sandwich.
Yep.
And they don't know how to make one.
Yeah.
So
They bring
Warm.
it out warm.
yeah, it was warm.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you not know how to make? And plus, we walk in,
I can't eat that.
nothing.
Really?
Not a hi,
No.
not a how you doing, have a seat, nothing.
Yeah.
So, but
It's not like the corned beef special you get at Buccelli's.
no,
Corned beef, coleslaw, Russian dressing.
that's the way it should be.
You know.
And
so-
it's cold. It's a cold sandwich.
So-
It's not heated. How do you heat up a corned beef special?
Well, it's a different language.
Right.
You know.
Right. So Larry had the Reuben, Barb and I had corned beef special, which she had to tell them how to make it. she went up and asked for a corned beef special, and they're like, yeah, "What's that?" At that point, I'm walking out. So how can you own a deli and not know how to make a corned beef special? It's a
So-
staple.
So here's my 2 cents. So we went to Lucky Dill Deli up here on 19.
Okay.
So you can order a corned beef special, but it's hot.
Okay.
It's warm. So,
I
but
guess
if
that's
you
how they do it down
order a turkey special,
Right.
it's not warm. It's cold the way it's supposed to be. And I'm like, so, and they look at you. They look at you like you do shows in a parking lot.
So give me a turkey
You know,
corned beef
it-
special
it just-
with
it's
corned
not-
beef on
It's,
it.
it's not good. I'm missing something.
That's what I would
I'm
do.
missing something.
Give me a turkey special with corned beef on it. That just doesn't make
Other
any
than
sense.
that, I'm not.
We haven't eaten out every night. We've eaten. Barb cooked for us a couple nights. I made dinner one night.
How'd that turn out? I saw the pork roast.
Yeah.
you know.
How'd it turn out? So, there you go.
I didn't see a sampling. I didn't see like. I mean, here I am. A little dripping, something. A little sandwich in a bag, something.
I got some.
Oh.
My friends here, oh man. Short road with spinach and salad as well.
No broccoli rabe. Not down here anyway.
Someone said you're in Florida. You know, biscuits and gravy.
Wow. Sam, I can't do it. I can't do I can do biscuits, but no gravy. I'm sorry. Can't. Hey, I got a problem.
What?
I got a problem. I'm going to introduce you to your new partner. Okay? Because there's problems brewing.
No, there isn't.
Well, apparently there is.
Ah.
Jack would like to see a race between you and Mario. Special field or not.
No races.
I'd kick
No
his
races.
ass.
No races. No races.
Yeah, I'd kick his ass.
No races.
I'd do 40 minutes on the elliptical machine every day. I'd kick your ass.
Yeah.
So,
Problems.
no, there's no problems.
Problems.
So, I think we're ready.
We covered it all.
Quarter after?
We got time.
We got time?
We got
All right.
time. We got plenty of time.
So,
We
what
got
was the
plenty.
best meal you've had? Or, better yet, other than today, what was the best day you've had here?
They've all been good.
Really?
Everyone except yesterday. Yesterday was no. When did we go to Epcot?
Monday.
Monday. Froze my ass off at Epcot.
But
Chasing.
did you have fun?
I had a ton of fun, but I froze my ass off doing it. It was cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
cold
I could
for
only
Florida.
afford one $45 sweater, sweatshirt.
Which you got where?
in Epcot.
Where?
What's the next subject?
Come on.
No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. You Italians got enough love for one vacation.
Come Vicky with the Dago.
What's that?
Dago.
There you go. So,
So, but no, I mean it's been awesome. It's been awesome.
are you looking forward to going home?
No, not at all.
Right, me neither.
Not at
me
all.
neither.
We've had a lot of fun. We've been able to just meet up. I mean, how about that photo on St.
Yeah.
Patrick's Day? How about that?
That was
how
awesome.
about that?
That was
Bill
awesome.
Singer said Sunday was the best.
How about
Yeah.
that?
Sunday
to, be,
was-
to be able to pull that together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, Lauren and I sat there and we're like, how cool would it be to get everybody together? I'm like, let's do it. Send them all messages. Come on.
Yep.
I mean, we pull people from all over the park.
Yeah.
And you know what? It just everybody's great.
We had 18 people in that.
Everybody's phenomenal. Even your newborn friend. You know, your newborn friend. You know, he just appeared. Can't get rid of him now. Can't get rid of him.
How did you make it back from down and back from St. Petersburg? Wow.
It's 20 minutes away.
Yeah, but see, you had to eat.
And the service is quick.
Ah. Okay.
You ever see Brian eat?
No, we'll have to do that once.
Absolutely.
Did you hear Gritty from the little mascot?
Yeah.
In
You
the
know, another
Boy
thing we
Scout?
can talk about.
There you go. There you go. The quietest one in the bunch, and she brings up the best subject. He was ranked
Number one.
Number one,
For any-
voted
By the
voted
players.
by the players. Gritty.
Really?
Tom Keene, Gritty.
Oh, you gave his name away.
Who? Tom Keene does not like Gritty. Does
Oh,
not
okay.
like
All
Gritty
right,
a little
sorry.
bit.
Yeah. Well,
Does not like Gritty. Excellent. I missed the boat. I meant to bring that up.
he did. We were talking about it before. Yeah.
But all this running around, finding and trying this elegant spot of concrete
Yes.
for us to
With
do our
the oil spots and people working
seriously.
in the background.
You know, Lauren will be photoshopping something, palm trees and flowers.
We need to
and-
get a green screen.
So we're probably close to the announcement time, you know, and
All right.
you know, I'll let you handle it.
No.
I'll
this
let you
is
handle
this is not my news.
I know, but
This
but,
is
but we
your
all know
news.
her and love her, and I mean she's everybody's Lauren.
All right.
She's
so,
everybody's Lauren.
So we actually saw Lauren and Anthony.
Before
Right.
Mom and I,
Right. And she's walking around, blah blah blah, talking, asking where you guys were, and I forget who was with us. Yeah, I think it might have been Brian. So she went and found you guys, and then you guys came back, and we got the news that Lauren and Anthony got engaged. Was it this morning or last night?
I think it was this morning. I think it
So,
was this morning.
Congratulations
Congrats.
to them.
Congrats, you got all 6 of us here, you know, we're
Yeah, I don't think Anthony knows what he's getting himself into.
but no, he does, and you know he'll get more. We'll show him more love.
I'm sure.
But, yeah.
in celebration of that, we have a bottle of champagne that I brought from their liquor store down the street.
Yeah.
So,
Anthony came to me. I want to say late October, you know, November maybe.
Yeah.
And you know, asked me, you know, he said, you know, I'm interested in marrying Lauren. You know, do I have, you know, are you on board with this?
Did you tell him to switch teams?
And I you know, I tried to negotiate, but you know, there was none of that.
Okay.
But they'll never win.
No.
The Pirates
No.
will never win. They're terrible.
I'll take this.
They're terrible.
He said an episode of CSI just missing the
I'll let you open it.
Let me open it.
Of course.
Oh man, you
your
gotta be
news.
kidding me. Am I gonna be able to do this?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding.
You want me to take the tinfoil off for you?
But
Do we have glasses?
no, we're gonna drink it out of the bottle. We're gonna.
Oh, God.
You didn't bring glasses,
No.
but so
It had Lauren's name in it. So
I see that. You know what? Maybe we should save this.
Okay.
Maybe we should save this.
All right.
Huh? Maybe we should save now that we took the wrapper off.
That's all right.
But,
we didn't take this off, which is the most important thing.
So yeah, it was. It's been a few months, and
It's got her new initials on it, by the way.
look at that. She's gonna love that. So I'm picking up the trash. We're not gonna litter. But yeah. So you know, it happened this morning. What was the name of the beach? San Marie Island, I want to say.
Something like that, yeah.
So, you know, he proposed, and apparently everything went well. She said yes. You know,
we've been
he's-
waiting for this for like 3
he-
months.
He's still here, so.
She's
But,
still here.
You know, if
So-
she made the announcement on Facebook to let everybody know, and it's pretty cool because a lot of his friends and co-workers back with the Fighters
Right.
had some great comments.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know, the ring looks like, you know, the Willie Stargell World Series ring. I mean, just some of the comments are phenomenal. But we're happy for her, you know, and him, you know. So it's gonna be a fun. I don't know. I think we started a GoFundMe page to help with this.
So
thing.
the wedding's gonna be down here.
Because I'm scared.
The wedding's going to be down here, right?
I don't think so.
No?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Come on, you got a big dance for it.
Yeah, I don't think so. But we are looking for a band.
I'll talk to my guys.
We're
and
looking
girl.
for a band, so
I'll talk to my
But,
guys and girls. See
yeah.
what
So
we got
you know,
planned.
Lauren, Anthony, if you guys are watching, this one's for you. We'll give this to you. We're not going to open it. Well,
Yeah.
we half opened it. Well, you told me to,
I know.
and then you didn't bring glasses. So
I told you to bring glasses.
okay.
Did I not text you
You
and
told
say
me to bring
glasses?
sunglasses.
No.
He said very affectionate told me to bring glasses. He thought you had something for you.
But anyway.
Anyway, so we'll wrap up this show.
We're going to wrap up the parking lot show. It's
Yeah.
our first one.
And last.
we were hoping to do it over there by the
Yeah.
fountain. It's 2 weeks in a row. We kind of, I guess it's an omen.
Yeah.
You know, that we weren't meant to do that. But this is pretty cool.
It is.
This is pretty cool.
Cool enough.
You know, and you're heading back Friday. I'm heading
head
back
back, yeah.
Saturday. We'll be back in town next Wednesday.
Yep.
So,
So next show, Wednesday, 6:30, his place.
I'm Carl. He's Mario, and we're out.
We are gone. See you.
Take
Thanks
care.
for watching.
Thank you.
Good job, guys.
Woohoo!
That's the most uncomfortable goddamn chair in America right there.